All right, welcome back to the channel. We're back with Lumberjacks Dynasty Season 4. This should be a big season. I think this is going to be the season where we run the MAC conference. Last season was pretty successful. We got 9 wins. We made it to the conference championship. We did not take it home, but we did win our bowl game for the first time in program history. And this year, we're going to run the table with the MAC. The team is the best it's ever looked. We have returning at quarterback for his senior season, Bryce Jennings, playing up to an 83 overall. And hopefully, he can take that extra step we thought he was going to take last year. Robbie Diamond and Warwick Sellers are both back in the backfield. Robbie Diamond is playing up to an 89 overall, the best running back we've ever had in this school's history. And then Warwick Sellers is playing up to an 86. We also brought in Sean Alston, and we have Evan Hampton who will cycle in as well. Our backfield is pretty solid. We're going to throw the red shirt on Keener. He might just transfer anyway. He's not really that great, but put the red shirt on him just in case if he comes back, he saves a year. Same thing with Earl Iverson, the freshman we brought in. He's going to wear that red shirt. He needs a year to develop before he can see the field, I think. At wide receiver, we lost our star wide receiver from a season ago, Daquan Lutman. I looked through the entire college football landscape to find him, put him on our schedule to get a rematch, and he is not playing college football anymore. He decided to hang up the cleats, and he's nowhere to be found. So whatever, we've moved on. We have a pretty solid wide receiver room this year. We've got Alvin Alexander III playing up to an 86. Byron Green is up to an 83. Tony Jinn's up to an 81. This was our big 4-star bring in from the transfer portal who's playing up to a 78. And then Tucker Batonio, who made some pretty great grabs for us last season, is playing up to a 75. So pretty solid. Tight end, we were able to retain Edward Mendenhall for his junior season. He is poised to make a great impact this season, hopefully. Paying him a lot of money, and we need him to play that way. The offensive line is the best it's ever looked, nearly 80s across the board. We are starting a true freshman at center with Clyde Winey. He's a 77 overall, or he's playing up to a 77 overall as a true freshman with star dev, so he's going to be insane. He's going to play center this year, even though he's a true guard, but we're going to see how he can do. This is mostly just to get him on the field. Off the edge, we have Jacoby Kimball, playing up to an 84 overall. And JV Waters. So I really hope we can get some pressure this season. We need it. D tackle, Moses Jennings, Jamie Knowles. You know the drill. Linebacking core is the best it's ever looked. We have Tevin Thomas with star dev, transfer bring in. He's going to be our Sam. And then BJ Stovall at the mic with Manu Villa, who's made some pretty good plays for us. He's going to hold down the wheel spot. CB room, the best it's ever looked. Elite dev Craig Montague is up to an 84 overall as a true sophomore. He should be a freak out there. And he's just going to keep getting better and better if we can retain him. And then we also have Jamarion Vincent. Same overall, a little bit slower, but he should be good too. And then Elijah Moung as well as our CB3. A couple of these other guys might come in as well. Cliff Anthrop, star dev true freshman, should see the field. Safety, we have Cam Magan and Marquette Macklin. And then Amani Smith is our other safety. Same kicker, Daryl X in there. And Jose Hawker is our punter, 85 overall. He might get drafted. He is a 6'5" punter with crazy leg. So, we'll see. Alright, let's take a look at the schedule for this season. Hopefully, you just run through at least the MAC conference. We are going to open up the season week 1 on the road against Oregon State. FCS matchup in week 2. And then we're heading to Spartan Stadium in East Lansing to take on Michigan State. Then we're going to bring in Oklahoma State. And then MAC conference play is going to start. And that's the year. So, we need to have a big year this season. Take another step up. I'm going to go through and I'm going to set up our initial recruiting board. I will let you guys know if I find anything worth mentioning. But again, we're not really going to know anything as to who we're pursuing until the next week. This is mostly just a scouting period. All right, I went through. We got 27 targets on our board right now. Of those, these are the 4 notable ones we're going to look for going into week 1 next week, or week 0. We have Taven Merrill, who is a gem, 6'1" wide receiver with 95 speed. Pretty solid route runnings all across the board, and I would really love to get him. He is a 4-star. He's probably going to cost a lot. We'll see what we can do. Then we have another gem, athlete, contested specialist, who's 6'1" with 93 speed. So probably another wide receiver build. Much worse at route running, but that speed, you can't teach that speed. Then Gabe Rosales, off the edge. He's an athlete speed rusher, gem, and he has 89 speed. Off the edge is crazy. And then we are going to look at Antoine Macy for a quarterback prospect going into this season. He has a pretty good arm with 90 throw power. Accuracies are in pretty good spot. Speed leaves a little to be desired, but we're going to need to have somebody lined up, hopefully, once Bryce Jennings graduates. But we're going to sim the week and see what, if any, progress we can make on these guys, and we'll go from there. All right, let's see what our AD expectations are for the season. Beat Central Michigan by 7+, 200 points. Be ranked by the end of the season in the top 25 for 100 points. Finish the season with a school career win rate of 30%. We currently are at 43%. So, certainly should be possible. All right, let's see if we've made progress on any of these, where we're at with these guys. So a lot of these we were just in first, or they were already interested in us, but these are the 4 that I really want to look at and make a run at. So we're going to take care of them first. We're going to need to offer some money. I'm going to offer as much as it takes to get that neutral to interested. 285. I'm going to send the house on all 4 of these guys. Now, he's not going to cost any, so we're going to give him 10. Send the house. We should be able to lock him up. Same thing with Rosales here. I mean, 20. Honestly, we'll go 15. Save a little bit. Macy is going to be expensive. He's a quarterback. He's probably going to be in the middle 300 range. 360. That's a lot. It's a lot of our budget. We're going to have to hope we can get some good deals on the rest of these guys. We'll go through and add scholarships to everybody. See what we can do. I'll be back. Alright, we trimmed it down to 21. We got scholarships on everybody. We spent, at the moment, we have allocated all of our NIL. We're stretched a little thin this year, not gonna lie. Let's get into week 1. Get this season going. On the road against Oregon State. We need to make a statement. Take a look at our recruiting board first. Drop to 4th on Knicks. We might have to just get out of that one. Save the money. If we're going to drop, we're not putting points on them. So, we don't really have any way to compete. We don't have the hours to fight back. Okay, good scouts on all these guys. Put a couple send the houses on some of these. Alright, we're in a good spot. On Merrill. Watford. 2nd. Moved up to 4th. We're battling against some juggernauts for this QB, though. Gonna be a tough one to win. I don't know if we have a big chance. Michigan absolutely took a massive jump, so he might be a Wolverine, but see what we can do. All right, let's get to the field. All right, on the road, first game of the year. We are an 81 overall across the board. Let's get into it. Let the season officially begin. Packed crowd, night game. Week 1 matchup, non-conference. We need to have this one. We need it. We need to prove that we are above this level of play. First quarter drive. Let's show them what we're about. Robbie Diamond in the backfield. The whole team's cold. Let's change that. Oof, he got rocked right there. 3-yard pickup. He got rocked. He's fine though. He's still in there. It's green underneath, 3rd and inches. Let's go. This should be pickupable. This should be an easy 3rd down conversion. Keep the ball on the ground. There we go. Just get the first down. Reset. Now we got the whole playbook open. We got Alston back in here in the backfield. Not even Warwick Sellers. Okay. Big transfer acquisition for us. He's going to pick up 4. Now we got Warwick Sellers back there. Like Robbie Diamond's shoulder was a little shaken up. Warwick Sellers with the burst. He's going to get 3rd in inches. We're going to down a lineman. It's always the starting running back that we lose so quick. He's going to get the first down. He is pretty slow. It's our starting freshman center, Whiny. All right, we're going to take him out for now. He should be able to come back in, though. Okay, we're going to hit Jin. He's going to pick up the first down, and we're moving. We keep the chains moving. We're driving. Slow, methodical drive is what we need. Just shake off the rust, get the offense moving, get some plays under our belt, start to gel together. That's what we need. We're going to run the jet touch pass. We got Green on the outside. He's got a little bit of speed. He's going to spin. Ooh, he almost got out of that. All right. 2nd and 5. Take the ball through the air a little bit here. All right, he's not gonna pick up any. Scramble was unsuccessful. Probably a dumb call. I just didn't read any of the reads. It's fine. All right, 3rd and 5. Got Alexander the 3rd. First down. There we go. Robbie Diamond's that hurt. He's just not playing. Oh my! Austin is so slow. Got another injury down there. That's gonna hit him. Green open onside, first down. There we go. Carl Smith, the bruised knee. Okay. Maybe he's just sitting out this drive. He'll be back. Warwick Sellers going to get the carry, cut it in. He's down at the 1. All right, Alston's in there. He's so slow, but can he power this in for the touchdown? He's going to get the score. There we go. First quarter lead, 7-0 Lumberjacks. All right, we're back here on offense, 3rd and 6. Still got Alston in the game. Like, I don't really... He's so slow. Mendenhall wide open. He's going to get a block. He's going to go upfield. He's going to get the first down. We are in the red zone. So we're gonna keep hold of this drive, and let's see if we can get something going. Get a nice 14-0 lead. Oh, he's open. That's gonna be a touchdown, Mendenhall. What a route. 14-0. 2-minute drill. Get some more points. I like it. 21-0 or 17-0 going into the second half would be nice. We're going to hit Ben Armour. Backup tight ends getting a catch. Hit the tight end in the middle. Take the check down. Just hurry up a little bit here. Oh, they're going to get through. Let's call a timeout, reset. They didn't bite on the play action at all. You got to catch those, Mendenhall. We're going to be punting. All right, with 3rd quarter, we're in the red zone. Let's see if we can make this 21-0. Defense is playing out of their minds. I mean, we got to be able to get Robbie Diamond back in the game. I just don't. He doesn't even look like he's that hurt. He's going to get it in there. 21-0, let's go. Way to open up the first game of the year. And we scored again in simulation. And we're back on offense, 3rd and 10. 28-0. See, we are a step above this level of competition. He got hit. What a dot. Absolute laser. Perfect throw to Mendenhall. And we're back down here in the red zone. Robbie Diamond with 7 rushes, 92 yards. He's had a pretty good game, all things considered. Can we get the snap off before the 4th quarter? Yes. He's open. 35-0. They are not at our level of competition. And honestly, this needs to be how we play throughout this whole conference, throughout this whole season. We need to run the table. We're back on offense in the red zone. We might be getting the backups in soon. We're going to do it. We're going to get the backups in. He's just going to scramble for a couple. Backups will be in after this drive or next time the ball ends. Get another touchdown here for Robbie Diamond. And he took a shot there. He's almost over 100. Let's give it to him one more time. See if he can get that last yard. He's going to walk in 42-0. We let up 7 in simulation, but we got it done. Way to open the season with a dominant performance. We're here. We're here. Robbie Diamond, player of the game. 103 yards, 3 touchdowns on 13 carries with a banged up shoulder. Check the rest of these stats. Bryce Jennings, pretty good game. 67% completion rate, 219 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Just a clean game back there. Rushing the ball, we already saw. Robbie Diamond had 103 with 3 touchdowns. John Alston, man is he slow. 87 speed, and he runs like he's got cement in his shoes, but he found the end zone. He did fumble as well. Warwick Sellers had 24 on the ground. Receiving, Byron Green led all receivers with 6 catches, 41 yards, 50 yards for Jin and a touchdown, 63 yards for Mendenhall and a touchdown. And then defensively, we generated 1 sack, 2 TFLs. We actually did have an interception from Saylor, a couple pass deflections, and a forced fumble. Honestly, all things considered, not really that bad. Defense balled out. I mean, they held them to 7 points, and we can't really ask for much more out of them. All right, we got our first home game of the year this week against FCS Southeast. Should be, I want something just like last week against this team. Take a look at our recruiting board before we get into that. Top 5 on Hawker, Frost, and Dunsmore. Okay, we're still in the top 5 on Merrill and Watford. Louisville maintain the lead on Rosales. We are in 4th on Macy. Not really any progress on this one. Like I said, he's looking like he's probably going to go to Michigan. That's just kind of what it is, the nature of the East. Being where we are in the low tier conferences. Not a lot of money, but we need to be successful in this conference before we're ready to take the next step. So let's get in here against our game against FCS Southeast. First home game of the year, so you know we're going with the green out, and let's get into it. All right, big first drive of the game. Let's get a good drive in here. See if we can march down the field, punch one in, quick, nice and easy. Nothing about it. What a run from Robbie Diamond. He's going to break off 16 first play of the game. We're going to give it right back to him. Oh, yeah, he's got it again. Nice. He's got 29 already on the ground. Let's air it out a little bit now. We have 57,000 people in the stands. He's going to air that one up. Not going to come down with it. It's alright. Sometimes you got to take those shots. See what you can do. Take some chances. See if the defense is ready. We just kind of ran into him there. Lost 2. We got a 3rd and 12. Would not be ideal to stall out here. Hopefully we can pick this up. He's not gonna hold on. We're gonna have to punt this one away. Drive's gonna stall out. We did just score in 7 in simulation, and we're on defense. 3rd and 19. All right, keep them in front of us. No mistakes. And we're gonna bring him down. 4th and 27. 2nd sack of the night for Moses Jennings. That's what we love to see. All right, defense. Defense needs us in for a 3rd and 9. All right, we gotta keep this one as well. We're gonna grab them. 4th and 11. We're beating their quarterback. They're gonna get 3. We're gonna get 7 in simulation, and we're back on offense with a 3rd and 9. 2 we can do. Mendenhall's on fire. We're gonna give it to him. He's gonna come down with it, but short of the first down marker. It's like we're sending the field goal unit out here for a 43-yarder. That should be money. 17-3 lead going into the half. They're going for it on 4th down. Nobody let this get ahead. Keep them in front of you. We don't need anything. They can have anything underneath. He's going to take a shot. He just grabbed that? No way he just mossed us like that. They did score. We are struggling on defense against this FCS school. It's 17-10. See if we can hold them here. Alright. We're going to stop them short. They're probably going to get 3 out of this. Oh, they're going for it. 4th and 4. And they're going for it. Alright. They're going to come up short. No good. We're going to get the ball back. We are in the red zone. This is going to take into the 4th quarter. And then we'll get our moment. Pretty balanced offense today, but just not too successful, it seems. Alright, 4th quarter. 3rd and 5 in the red zone. Let's make something happen. He should be open. Get the first down. Jin? No, that's actually going to be Green. Okay. Alright. Can we get this in the end zone here? Gonna hit our backup tight end Armor. First down. Solid. We have the carry to Robbie Diamond here. And hopefully he just punches it in. Wow, they got through immediately. He's 134 yards on the day. And we got Alston back in the game. Must be our 3rd down power back situation. He is going to drag that guy through, but they got in immediately again. We're going to run the ball one more time. We got Work Sellers in here. Oh, and he's going to come up short. 4th and 1. I mean, I think we go for it. I think we go for it too. Got Work Sellers still in the game. Power this thing in. There we go. Just walks right in. We needed that one. 24-10. They're going for it on 4th down. We need to stop them. It's 4th and 20. Hold them. Hold them steady. Alright, we got it. We broke it up. We're good. Should get the ball back real close to the end zone. Let's put some more points up. Let's call a quarterback draw. See if we can catch him off guard. Oh, shifty. Jennings is going to get in the end zone. That was a crazy juke. 31-10. They're going for it on 4th again. Yeah, use your pick. Give me that. We're back on offense. You know the drill. We got Alston in the game. See what he's got. I mean, he just feels like he's running with cement in them cleats. Alright, Work Seller's got some burst. I like him being in here. He's going to get some good blocking. He's going to punch it in. 38-10. Let's go. And they're going for it on 4th again. We're going to send a blitz. This is the last play of the game. They're not even going to get the snap off. That's another W. 2-0 on the year. 38-10 is your final. Robbie Diamond, 134 and a touchdown on the ground today. Let's take a look at the rest of these stats. Bryce Jennings had a little bit of a quiet game. Still threw 70% of his passes. Completed 70%, I should say. 137 and a touchdown. I mean, he did everything we asked him to. On the ground, we saw Robbie Diamond led the way. 134 yards and a touchdown. Bryce Jennings got that touchdown rush. And then Work Sellers actually grabbed 2 touchdowns today. Through the air, Byron Green, 4 catches, 31 yards. 29 for Mendenhall. Batonio came in, got a touchdown, 46 yards. Love to see it. And then we did get a lot of pressure in there today. 5 TFLs and 3 sacks. Moses Jennings was a monster today. Got the interception from Tevin Thomas. User pick, I may add. Couple pass deflections. Pretty good game, all things considered. Alright, big game this week. We're on the road against Michigan State. It's going to be a tougher opponent, but I feel like we're ready for these type of games. If we take a look at our recruiting board here, it is what we have feared. You may notice we have quite a bit of NIL left. We got locked out on Dudley here. That's fine. but we were sadly locked out of Massey. So we're probably going to need to go look for another quarterback, as well as shift some points around and see if we have any type of... Yeah, that should be a decent sell. Switch that one over. Could potentially get some visits going. Don't have a ton of hours available. When it comes to a quarterback, we're probably going to want to scout. But I'd like to bring him in week 9 against Bowling Green while we have the points. Might as well. And then we can get him a complimentary, hopefully, with somebody else. We got any other hard sells? Yeah, we can switch these over. That'll save us a little bit of points. Use those points to get the visits. That's a really good sell, actually. I guess we'll go week 10 in hopes we can get a quarterback involved as well, just to add to it. And then we do know his sell as well, and that should be pretty solid. And we should be able to get a visit as well. Probably do his visit week 4, just to capitalize. See if we can just push our lead on him as further as we can. Nobody else is really pursuing him, but we want to keep it that way. Alright, and then what else are we working with? We can get a visit here, and then I'll get a complimentary here. So let's do that. We know its proximity to home is his favorite. And then we could maybe get Hawker in as well. Yeah. Proximity to home. And then also this defensive tackle. Yeah, that's going to be a good visit. We can also bump up. We can add another 10 on a couple of these. Alright, I think that's fine. It's going to be decent space. Next week, we'll look through the recruits, see if we can find another quarterback. Let's get in here against our game against the Spartans. On paper, we are the better team. We just have to show up and show out. Alright, let's do it. In this hostile environment, we need to show up and show out. Alright, we got the first drive of the game. Let's see what we can do with it. Whole team's cold. We're not worried. About to warm up. Ooh, did he fall? Looks like he tripped a little bit there. Crowd is rocking, that's for sure. Our guy got hold. Our guy got hung up. I don't know what to do about that one. They got through immediately. 3rd and 18. It's going to be a tough one to pick up. I mean, they're getting through immediately. Alright, they got 2 field goals in simulation. We got the ball in the red zone on the 9-yard line. See if we can take the lead. Man, they are hawking us down. Their defensive line is ballin'. That's all I'm going to say. Mendenhall. Oh my gosh, we missed him. That was a touchdown. We have not put together any form of offense. We are struggling. I think they're just beating our offensive line up for some reason. Should have had a touchdown on that one. That one stings. We just missed him. Got him that time. Touchdown, Mendenhall. Let's go. All right, we got the ball back. 3rd and 2 from 24. He's not going to be able to find it. Do we take the 3 here? Probably. Coach saying go for it. You know what? Let's do it. What do we got to lose? We got to prove we're ready for this type of game. He's going to get it. Let's go. Risk pays off. Now we're here. Alright, let's see if we can just take some time off. Keep the ball on the ground. Pound the rock. Get another score. Oh, 75, dude. You totally missed your assignment there. Oh, way to break the tackle, Alexander. He's going to get the first down. We're on the 3. Alright, we got extra blocker in Mendenhall and Diamond. Let's see what we can do here. And they got in quick. 2 extra blockers. Did not matter. They're there immediately. My gosh, they're beating us to death. There's no way their pass rush is this crazy. Our offensive line isn't even bad. Yep, he's not gonna. We're gonna have to take 3 now. What is he, nervous? Jeez, he must have missed some today. Well, we're gonna take it. 10-6 lead. They got 3. No, they scored. Yeah, they scored. It's 13-10. 2-minute drill. Let's see what we can do. We need to get some protection. Is what we need. Way to break the grab. That was crazy. What a throw. What a catch. There we go. We're going to keep hitting our tight ends if they're going to keep being there. That's what we have to do. That's what we have to do. Got to be mindful of the clock here. Come away with the tie or the lead before the half ends. You didn't hold your block one bit. I saw that. You touched him and let him go. Got our guy. All right, we're going to be down by the 2. Pretty good. That's pretty good. We got to keep the ball through the air. I mean, we have 3 timeouts. The pressure is there immediately. What is happening? Bryce Jennings has been beat to a pulp today. It's only the first half. He's going to make the grab. Let's go. 17-3. Defense needs our help on a 3rd and 8. All right, what can we do? He's just there. Wide open in the middle. It was decent coverage, honestly, but he just came back to the ball and got us. 3rd and 18. Let's go. There we go. He's going to be short. All right, we got a red zone alert. 3rd and 2. Let's keep it up. Let's add to this lead. Get a little bit more comfortable with it. We're going to get the first down. Okay. Oh, he's going to bounce outside. He's going to pick up a great run. He's going to get 8 on that one, and we're down to 7. 2nd and 2. We're really keeping the ball on the ground right now. Bryce Jennings, you see him, his shoulder. He's been getting banged up today. Can't get through. We're not going to get anything on that one. We're going to get the snap off before the 4th quarter. And no, we are not. We're going into the 4th quarter up 17-13. Zion just 106 yards against us. Dang. We got the lead though. See if we can add to it and hold it. All right. Is a screen crazy? Kind of like it though. Kind of like it. He's just gonna run right into him. We're gonna have to take this. That should be good. It should be 20-13. We have the 7-point lead. They need a touchdown to tie. And we have the ball back on offense on a 3rd and 9. Can we pick this up? Antonio's in the game. He's got sure hands as I've ever seen. Will he be open? He can't hold on. It's hitting the back. We're going to have to punt that one away. We do have the ball back on offense. Hold the lead. 1st and 10. 44. Gonna bounce inside. What a run. Alright, they're going to start calling their timeouts. We're going to turn shoe clock on. Jet touch pass. Mix it up a little. It's going to go to green. Alright. Going to cut it in, and he's going to pick up 1. We got to get this first down. Make them burn their last timeout. Can we pick this up on the ground? We're going to come up short. This is a tough spot. 52-yard field goal. We're on the 35. I don't want to just go for it. He's going to get it. Oh my gosh, I thought that was intercepted. We got it. We're just going to try and drain this clock. It's going to stop one more time with the 2-minute timeout. We just got to drain and drain and drain. 2-minute timeout. First down is going to end this game. We'll pick up 2 on that one. Big 3rd and 6. First down ends the game. Got the outside. He's going to pick it up. He's going to do it. That's the game. That's going to be the backbreaker. Victory formation. We are going to come out with the win. 3-0 on the year. And we take down the Big Ten opponent. And we are rolling. 3-0. Big win. We're here. The Lumberjacks are here. Bryce Jennings, pretty solid game. He got beat to a pulp today. Offensive line, the offensive line did not do him any favors. And he showed up. Alright, so we saw Bryce Jennings' stats. Take a look at the rest of the team. We had Robbie Diamond was the only running back to get a carry this game, and he handled the load, had 110 on the ground. No touchdowns today, but solid performance, all things considered. And then receiving, Eric Mendenhall led the way with 5 grabs, 50 yards, a touchdown, 50 yards for Alexander as well. And Jin got a touchdown grab. Solid. Defensively, we got destroyed on our end. We were able to generate 1 sack, however. We did get an interception. Amani Smith with the interception. And, yeah. Doesn't matter. We got the dub. 3-0 on the year. Big time win against a Big Ten opponent. All right, we got Oklahoma State coming in. Home game this week. Oklahoma State. I believe this is our last non-conference game. And then we kick off conference play. Take a look at our recruiting board. We're going to need to put more points on Hawker if we want a chance at him. I think we can probably decide what his hard sale is. We know it's proximity to home. We know it's coach stability. Probably got to be this. And that's a good hard sell if it is. So that should be good here. Brandon Frost, we're in a decent spot. We can put a hard sell on him as well. Just to get it going a little bit faster. We already know what it's going to be. And it's a pretty good sell, all things considered. And then we have 15 points. Who needs it? We can probably find his hard sell as well. I have a feeling it's championship contender, which is going to be conference legend. We're going to send that. Do we have any chance on Vernon? I mean, we could change this around to contact friends and family and maybe get something out of that. Tough one. Graves here. We can probably find his hard sell as well. Honestly, it's probably going to be campus lifestyle, I would imagine. Where's that one? Yeah, right here. Campus personality. Probably got to be that one. We got 25 points. Maybe we put it on Skaggs here. We're in a good spot on Merrill and Watford. And you know what? Let's put it on Landolt. Just to get that pass rush. Alright, let's jump in here. Week 4. Oklahoma State. Another team that we should just outclass. I think we just need to prove the world that we're ready to take that next step and get out of this conference and just show everyone that we're here. But we have to prove it on the field. We have to win when we're supposed to. We got the first drive of the game. Let's go. Let's get some points on the board. And he's going to break away. What a run to start it off. He's going to pick up 19 already. We're going to give it right back to him. He's going to get it again. Nice pickup at 8. We're rolling. Go through the air this time. See what we got. We're going to hit him. We're going to miss him completely. That was just a terrible throw. Alright, let's keep it on the ground. See if we can get these 2 yards. We're going to be short. 4th and inches. We're going to go for it. Try and run for it. Pick up inches. And we are going to get stuffed. Both teams scored in simulation. They just scored again. And we have the ball back in a 3rd and 7, down 14-7. Need to pick this one up. He beat him. He's going to come down with it at the 5. Let's go. Now we're in the red zone. We got to punch this in, tie it up. Just can't get through. We just can't get a push when we're down there and they're loading up the box. Now we're going to go through the air, see what we can do. He's open. He can't hold on. You got to have those. Pressure was coming in like crazy. You need to have them. They hit it. They bat it down. Do we take 3 here? I think so. It's only second quarter. 10-14. Not the outcome we wanted, but points are points. All right, we got the ball with 49 seconds left. 2-minute drill. Can we march down the length of the field and get some more points? What a play by that defensive back. He didn't even know the ball was there. He's just diving. They're just flinging the ball with these deflections without even looking at the ball. I mean, that's... Seller's gonna break outside. He's got space. He's gonna beat him. And he's gonna walk it in for the touchdown. Unbelievable 3rd and 10 run, and he's gonna punch it in. And now we have the ball in the red zone. 3rd quarter, 17-14 lead. Let's see what a bubble screen can do for us. It's gonna pick up 2. That's not gonna do much. Gonna hit our tight end. He's gonna make the tough catch. And we're down 5 yards short of the first down. Alright. That's going to be the touchdown to Mendenhall. What an audible at the line. Streak him in. And they're going for it on 4th down. 4th and 3. We have the 10-point lead. Oh, we broke it up. He didn't catch it. That's a turnover. They got 3 in simulation. 3rd down. We're on offense. 3rd and 9. We are up by 7. 4th quarter. Can we pick up this 3rd and 9? Running back's open. He's going to make the catch. 1st down. Another 3rd down. 3rd and 1 this time. Much more reasonable. Pick this one up. Is Robbie Diamond banged up again? Poor Sellers is looking worse than Robbie Diamond, honestly. He's not going to get it. Poor Sellers has been having a game. He had that big breakaway rush before the end of the half. And, yeah. We're going to pick that one up. Here we go. Alright. Let's just take this. Just grind this game out. He's got a speed burst. He's going to get the outside. Touchdown, Robbie Diamond. That's going to be 31-17. And they just scored. Just like that. Going for the onside kick. We got to recover this one. We got it. And we just got to hold on to this lead. Got to hold on to this lead. 1st down's going to end the game. Okay, that was a quick 1st down. Not quite going to do it. They're going to call their timeouts. We got to get them to use their timeouts and then get a 1st down. Get this one over with. Okay, that's solid. It's going to use another one. They got one more timeout. We're going to turn chew clock on. And we're going to force them to burn their last timeout right here. There we go. It's their last timeout. Going to be 3rd and 11. We are up by 7. 3 here makes it a 2-possession game. We're just gonna run the ball. And we're gonna kick this field goal and take 2-possession game, and they're gonna have like 20 seconds left. There we go. 20 seconds on the dot. And that's gonna do it. We are 4-0 ahead of conference play starting. That was a grinded out win. 10-point win at home against Oklahoma State. Org Sellers, player of the game. Yeah, I'd say so. He broke off that massive run for the touchdown before the half ended and honestly set the tone. Alright, let's take a look at the rest of these stats. Bryce Jennings, solid game again. A little low on the completion percentage. 2 touchdowns. No interceptions, though. No mistakes. Alright, we had 2 backs get into the 100 range today. We have Robbie Diamond with 110 and a touchdown. Org Sellers with 101 and a touchdown. However, he broke off that long 71-yard touchdown rush. So, balling out from our twin running backs. 2-headed monster. Love to see it. Receiving, quiet game. Spread the ball out a little bit, but we don't have much of a passing. We don't get big yards in the passing game, so unfortunately our receivers aren't putting up crazy numbers, but Mendenhall with touchdown, Jin with touchdown. Not bad. Defensively, tons of pressure today. I love to see it. No interceptions, unfortunately. No forced fumbles, but just an all-around solid performance. We have a first verbal commit of the season, Brandon Frost. And Von Watford. No, Rosales is going to verbally commit to Louisville. I think we're going to lose him. All right, we got a rivalry game this week on the road against Eastern Michigan. They're 3-1. We are ranked number 23 in the nation. First time in program history, the Lumberjacks are ranked at 4-0. All right, let's take a look at the recruiting board before we jump in on this game. We're in a recruiting battle with Ball State and Hawker. So he's committed to Louisville verbally. We have a week 9 visit. But yeah, we need to look at quarterbacks. I forgot to do it previous week. Take a look at any of these 3 stars. We already know about Devin Cashman. He's a bust. We'll put these 2 on our board. We're gonna have to make up some hours so that we can take a look at them. Where can we do that? Potentially Watford for the week. I want to scout these guys before we offer on them. Okay, he doesn't look too bad. He's a pure runner type here, so probably not going to know how to throw the ball at all. We'll come back to those when we have more hours next week. But let's jump in on the road. Eastern Michigan rivalry week and opening game for conference play. All right, looks like we're starting off on defense. A 3rd and 10. See if we can hold them. See what we can do. Number 23 in the nation, Lumberjacks on the road. There we go. Good tackle. They're going to get 3. We got the ball on offense. 3rd and inches. Pick this one up. Keep chains moving. Take a shot on this. And we threw an interception. The ball was like magneted to this guy. They're going to get 7 out of it. Alright, we got to bounce back. We got to score. We got to get some points. It's getting out of hand. He's not going to hold on. We got to get some points here. This is getting ridiculous. There we go. We're going to hit Batonio for the score. There we go. We needed that. They're going to score again. 17-7. 2-minute drill. We need to get some more points. Oh my gosh. What is this guy doing? No way. He got absolutely just jumped over. That's just ridiculous. Oh my gosh. We're not getting anything. This is Eastern Michigan, guys. What the hell? This is crazy. He can't hold on. He had it in his hand. We're going to have to punt it. They're going to get another score before the end of the half. Oh, we are struggling. We got to convert. We're going to get the first down. We need to get to the end zone. What a miserable performance, our first ranked game of the year. He's going to get the score. We got to have some good defense. All right, we got the ball back. We need it. We need defense to step it up like that. Okay, 3rd and 5. We need another touchdown. I mean, we need to be down. We get a touchdown here. We're down 3. He stopped. He's on the outside. We're going to have to take the points here. All right, we're down 7. Defense could not hold them. 4th and 6. This is it. I mean, this is like the game if we can't convert. Oh, he's not. He's double covered. That was so stupid. This game's over. We're down 38-17. I don't even think he's got the first. This is ridiculous. This is Eastern Michigan. This is terrible. I mean, how are we not separating from these guys? This one's it. Get me out of here. Get me out of this one. This is ridiculous. This guy tore us apart. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We're not even looking at these stats. We're just moving on. This is ridiculous. Alright, we got a hard commit. First of the year. Henry Hocker. Kerry Hocker. And Brandon Frost. And Shaq Dunsmore. Alright, that's a pretty good stretch there. Looks like we're losing out on a few guys. We gotta end the season ranked. In the first game that we're ranked, we get absolutely shelled by Eastern Michigan. 20 overalls better than them. Didn't matter. Take a look at the board here. Couple 3 stars on there. We're gonna have some more hours we can spread out. Get some on Godecki here. We know his hard sell, so let's send it. We also got to look at those quarterbacks. Let's go down there and finish scouting. See what we want to do with either of those two. I'm not really sure I have any interest in... We got locked down on Vernon. Should lock in Merrill soon. Now, Watford, we got the verbal. We need to put points back on him. Northwestern's trying to make a run. Get to sell back on him. Dropped out on Pope. Can we get... send the house here. Alright, Archibald, I think is probably the guy we're going to go after. Let's finish scouting. Avila here. Yeah, he sucks. I don't know. We might be a little too late in the game on this one. Give him 70. See if that helps push us forward and send the house on him. Might be a little too late. Michigan State's got the lead. Illinois, or Indiana's in there. Toledo. We'll see. Alright, we need a bounce back win against UMass. No two ways about it. We needed to bounce back in a big way. Alright, let's get in here. Let's do it. Alright, we scored in simulation. And, wow, already the end of the first half. We got a 2-minute drill. Let's see what we can do. It's crazy that there's a minute left in the first half. And it's 7-0. Can't get around. 6 rushes for 9 yards. Are we joking? We can't run the ball against UMass? Is that what I'm seeing here? Good throw. Let's call a timeout. What a grab. I'm pretty sure he got out of bounds, but whatever. Call timeout, take 3. Alright, 10-0. Should be the end of the half. 3rd and 8. Keep the drive alive. Mendenhall's going to get the first down. Let's go. What a grab. He's going to hold on, too. Let's go. Robbie Diamond's banged up. We got Warwick Sellers into the game. Can't get through or around. We're lucky that's not interception. We're lucky that's not intercepted. Gonna be short. And the offense wants to go for it. Let's do it. He's gonna break the tackle. He's in there. 17-0. Let's go. They're gonna get 3. We have the ball back on a 3rd and 7. Is that not pass interference? There's no way. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I'm gonna take a 50-some yarder. I got enough on it. Gonna be short. Alright, we got the ball back on offense. 17-3. We're on the 2-yard line. Alright. Alston, he's gonna punch it in. That's gonna do it for that one. That was a quick game. I guess we didn't really get too many moments. 24-3. Bounce back win. Bryce Jennings, player of the game, through the air. 5-1 on the year. Why would they show that play of all the plays that have happened in the game? Even more plays than I've played. I had more attempts than that. I had some pretty good ones. And that's the one they show. This is totally missed. Full pass interference, non-call. All right, let's take a look at the stats. We saw Bryce Jennings on the ground. Alston led the way, 61 yards, touchdown. Robbie Diamond couldn't find anything, 6 for 9. Bork Sellers had 30. Receiving, Tony Jin with 156 and a touchdown. Mendenhall 59. Alexander had 31. Batonio had a 4-yard touchdown. PFLs, no sacks, no interceptions. Forced fumble by Tevin Thomas. Yeah, well, we held him to 3. What else can we ask for, really? Nice. Hard commit from Watford. We lost him. Tony Jin, MAC Offensive Player of the Week. We're back ranked in the top 25. We are 25th in the nation. Rivalry week against Central Michigan on the road. We have an AD expectation to win this one by 7 or more. Jump in here, look at our recruits. Watford is going to be a Lumberjack. Probably going to lose on Ingold, so I'm just going to take him off. I actually need to put some points on this kicker. Put some points on Scraggs. Rosales is a tough one to lose. This guy's pretty much committed to Liberty. We're going to take him off too. Do we know what Cam Pope's hard sell is? Not fully yet. Paul Titus. We're going to take him off too. We're in the lead on Archibald. Nice. Alright, I want to take a look. See if there are any under-recruited 4-stars left on the list here. There are 2 wide receivers. There was 1 actually. See if we can get him. See if we can get in on this guy. We'll offer exactly what he's looking for, and we gotta get some points. We just can't put 50 on a kicker. We'll up the money by 5, but we can't put 50 on a kicker. All right, Brian Devy. No idea if he's good or not. 6'5", physical route runner. We're gonna go all in, try and get him. Let's jump in here against Central Michigan and hope we have a better performance than our last rivalry game. Gotta win by at least 7. A lot of NIL points at stake. Oh, we got a downpour rain game right now. 3rd and 6 on offense. And we picked this up. Hit our man Alexander. He's open. He should be getting the first. Perfect. We scored 7 in simulation. The defense needs our help. They are in the red zone. This rain is coming down, that's for sure. Okay, good tackle, good tackle. Alright, we gotta just lock it in here. He's gonna hold on. Oh, he dropped it. Okay. 3rd and 5, let's go. He just dropped it. Alright, they're gonna take 3. That's fine. Bend don't break defense. Good job. Alright, 7-3. Alright, we're in the red zone. What can we do with that opportunity down here? We get some more points on the board. Hit our tight end. He should be finding it. Here we go. 14-3. Oh, we got it. They fumbled and we got the ball back in the red zone again. Let's punch it in again. Let's just keep our foot on the gas. Oof. They stuffed that run. I don't like that running look. Get into some play action. Oh, they're coming in hot. We had nothing open. 3rd and goal from the 12 now. That was a bad decision. Probably should have just kept the ball on the ground there. Not gonna be good. We're gonna have to take 3. That's gonna miss. Had the timing wrong. Bar went up a little faster than I thought it would. Alright, we got the ball back on offense. And a little 3rd and 7. See if we can pick this up. Mendenhall open. There we go. First down. Mendenhall. You know, for this rain, we're doing pretty good through the air. We got a 3rd and 6 now. We got him again. Ah, I can't hold on. That was a rough one. 52-yarder. A long kick. That thing is moving. I don't think I had enough on that. Nope. I stopped it too early now. Oh, we got the ball back on offense. 2-minute drill. Down at the 15. Robbie Diamond's looking a little hurt. Warwick Sellers in. Nobody picked up that guy. Nobody picked up him at all on that block. Gonna find Green. He's gonna pick up good chunky yards there. Solid pickup. Solid pickup. Oh my gosh, 75. Who are you blocking, dude? Jin can't hold on. And that's pretty much gonna stall this whole thing out. I mean, that's just disappointing. Yep. You have to punt this one back. 14-3. We're gonna have to punt it. Alright, we're back on offense. A little 3rd and 2. Past midfield, 3rd quarter. Robbie Diamond's back in the game. We're gonna get the first down. There we go. A little RPO action. And we're back at 3rd and 5 now. He caught it. It's short though. That was a bad throw. Can we get a field goal? He's been pretty rough today. That should be good though. Finally, he's gonna get his first field goal of the night. 17-3. They're going for it on 4th down. 4th and 8. I don't know what guy I'm on. What the? I literally. That's so dumb. And they scored at 17-10. Not only do we need to hold the lead, but we need to win by 7+. He took a shot right there. Yeah. His ankle is jacked. We fumbled. You've got to be kidding me. 3rd and 11. They're calling timeouts. What play was that? 3rd and 11. Honestly, it's not ideal really to have them get the ball back. What a grab by Armour. Dude ran across the formation to block somebody else and totally just left somebody wide open. You just come in and stuff the run. We're going to hold this one until the 2-minute timeout. Turn 2 clock on. Absolutely nothing there. But we're going to call it touch pass. This is rough. Going to get his block. He's going to get the first down. And some. He's going to get the score. Burn some more clock. Push it in there. There we go. And they're going for it on 4th down. 4th and 6. Prevent. They're not even going to get it off. It's going to do it. We're going to win 24-10. Big rivalry win. Got the AD expectation done. Tony Jin had another big performance. Got a win as a ranked team finally. 6-1 on the year. Alright, let's take a look at these stats. Bryce Jennings had a really good game. 303 yards to the air, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Not bad. Rushing, Robbie Diamond, 50 yards. Nothing else. We didn't have a single rushing touchdown today. Kind of crazy. And then receiving, Eric Mendenhall had 7 catches, 89 yards, and a touchdown. Tony Jin, 2 grabs, 102. Everyone else got involved. Not bad. Decent pressure today. No interceptions. Couple pass deflections. 1 fumble. Hey, they had 10 points. That's pretty solid. Big win. Verbal commit from David Godecki. And we got the 4-star David Merrill. Solid. Number 22 in the nation. And we got Kent State this week. Look at the top 25. We are number 22 in the nation. Not bad. Toledo, 6-0, number 17. That is an in-conference team. Do we play them this season? We do not play them unless we meet in the national or in the MAC championship. Tulane's 23. NC State, NIU, UTSA 7-0, 19. Crazy stuff. Do a little mid-season stat check-in. Bryce Jennings is having a pretty good year. 1,350 yards, 14 touchdowns on 2 interceptions. Not bad. Robbie Diamond's at 579 yards on 5 touchdowns. Leading the way receiving, Tony Jin. 403 with 6 touchdowns. Eric Mendenhall 360 with 5. Pretty solid. Big win last week. We got Kent State on the road. Week 8 matchup. Let's take a look at our recruiting board. Alright, we're making good progress. Top spot on a lot of these guys. Let's put 5 on this kicker, since we have the extra points. And hopefully that gets it done. We gotta we gotta do the hard sell on Skaggs here if we want a chance. Maybe get him in on a visit. Week 9 against Bowling Green. Do proximity to home. Hopefully we can take this guy away from Toledo. I don't know if we have a chance at McLeod. We're not putting any hours on him. Got a verbal from Merrill. NIU's making a push for Landolt. We're gonna have to readjust. We were jumped on Pope here. We're gonna lead on Archibald. We can do the hard sell. Get a little bit of points. It's gonna be hometown hero. And where can we get some more points? Maybe from Merrill. No one else is really going after him. We'll just leave 20. We'll leave a soft sell on him. Okay, and then we can switch over and do a hard sell over here on Landolt. Hopefully push that over the edge. Bring him in on a visit. We'll do week 10 against Akron right before his visit to NIU. Hopefully we have a big game. Secure that guy. Alright, let's jump in here to our game. Number 22 in the nation, 6-1. Keep it up. On the road against Kent State. This should be an easy one. We should absolutely beat them down. Alright, first moment of the game, and we're already in the red zone on the 5-yard line. This is what you want to see. Got Jen open. He's going to get down to the 2. 3-yard pickup. Put the ball on the ground. Robbie Diamond in the backfield. See if we can punch this one in. Oh yeah, he's going to walk in. Great blocking from 72. And we are going to get the early lead. 3rd and 8. See if we can pick this 3rd and 8 up. Oh, is he open there? Ah, it's going to get batted away. That ball hung in the air for a while. Defense needs us. They're down at the 12. We got to hold them here. Hold them to 3. Yeah, he's going to get in there. Way to wrap up. Hold him short. Send in a blitz. We're going to hold him short. They're going to get the first down, though. We got to stop him here, boys. He's going to walk it in. Touchdown, Kent State. Tie game. All right, 3rd and 5 here on the 21-yard line. We got to pick this up. I don't want to get 3 in here out of this. That was a low pass. 4th and inches. Coach saying go for it, and I think I agree. He's going to get it. That's what we needed. All right, red zone. We got the full set here in the red zone. 2-minute warning or 2-minute timeout. Let's get to the end zone. All right, that's a solid pickup of 5. That's fine. All right, we're going to run the ball here. I think this is a good spot. Okay, we picked up 3. We're calling timeouts. 3rd and 2. We got to pick this up. We really don't want to sell for 3 and give them the ball back. There we go. We got the first down. Live to try again. Robert Diamond's going to get the ball here. Oh, there was a hole. That if we would have did any other play. All right, we're going to go into a passing set. See what we can do. Oh, he couldn't hold on. We had to get rid of that quick. They were coming in hot. 3rd and goal. With Mendenhall on a drag. Had to get rid of it. Ah, Coach saying going for it. I like the call. Bryce Jennings is banged up. His legs hurting him. Mendenhall, he couldn't hold on. Well, we got the ball back in the red zone. We gotta have more than 7 points. Come on. Kent State we're talking about. There we go, Sellers. There we go, 14-7. 3rd down alert, 3rd and 10. 21-7, we scored in simulation. Nice. Risky one. Yeah, that was bad. That was a bad throw. Big field goal, 57-yarder. Do we even have a chance at this one? I I nearly blocked it. Yeah, that's short. We do not have the leg for that. Why are we even going for those kicks? They scored out of that. Got the ball back 3rd and 7. 21-14. This is getting a little sketchy. He's open. Mendenhall. First down. Let's go. Somebody's hurt. It's their team. We don't care. We're in the red zone. Alright, let's take a look at a bubble screen. Couldn't hold his block. Could not hold his block. Alright. We need to find the end zone. No more games. Come back to the ball. Hold on. There we go. 28-14. And they're going for it on 4th. No way he made that catch. 4th down again. Gotta get him. We gotta stop him here. Oh, come on. We gotta have that. Moses Jennings is going down. That's our best pass rusher. Back in the red zone. Alston is in the backfield. He's going to get the carry. He's going to get absolutely nowhere. Alright, we got Sellers in now. He's going to find some room, and he's going to get in. 35, let's go. Run it up. And that's going to do it. 35-14 win. Warwick Sellers, player of the game. Nice. You love to see it. Alright, let's take a look at the team's stats here. Bryce Jennings had a decent performance. 177 yards and a touchdown. Bobby Diamond wrested the ball 9 times for 17 yards. He was pretty banged up today, but he did find the end zone. Warwick Sellers, we saw, player of the game. And then Alston got 51 yards on 4 carries. Receiving, nothing really crazy. Mendenhall did have 4 catches for 70 yards and the lone touchdown. That's pretty solid for him. But yeah, solid game. We moved to 7-1. We're moving on. Verbal commit from Conrad Graves and David Godecki. Nice. Looks like we're getting locked down on McLeod. It's fine. We kind of knew that was going to happen. All right. Week 9 matchup against 6-1 Bowling Green. We are still the number 22 team in the nation. And it looks like Tulane finally lost. So they're down to 21 now. Toledo is still 7-0 though. They're at 17. We do not play them this year in the regular season. Alright, let's take a look at the recruiting board. Do we really care about Deshaun Smith? 86 speed, 91 acceleration. I mean, probably fine. I'm not really going to invest into him. We're just going to see what happens. Solid push on Skaggs here. We're in a good spot on Landolt. Hope we can try the sell. We got campus personality, and I don't think that's going to matter because he's visiting next week, so he's probably gone. We have jumped into Debbie now, finally. Still in a good spot on Archibald. However, he has a visit to Indiana week 10. Could be disastrous for us. Put a few more points on this kicker. Let's get him a soft sell. I feel like 20 points I'm fine with. The clutch. And then what do we do with these remaining 50 points? I guess we put the sell back to a hard sell on Merrill here, and we can take a look and see if there's anyone else. We only have 14 guys on our board. It's aspirational goals. Yeah, let's see if we can find anybody else. Maybe another quarterback, honestly. All these quarterbacks are pretty much locked down. We might have to look in the transfer portal. What about a running back? Not interested in a JUCO. John Ellington. Maybe. Take a look at Tony Brittingham. Put some points on him. See what's up. Alright. Let's jump in here against our week 9 matchup against Bowling Green at home. Get it done. We are going to be wearing Copper Country. Do it. Alright, first moment of the game. We are on defense. 3rd and 9 at the 50. Pull a blitz, see what happens. We send heat. A risky call. That's 4th and 2. Are they going to go for it? They are. Let's get aggressive. Didn't work. They had too much time, and they did get 3 out of that. And we are back on defense. Not what you want to see. All right, let's get it here. Take him out. Looks like they got another 3, and we are still struggling on offense. Here we finally have our first offensive moment. It's a 3rd and 10. Offense is struggling. There we go. We're going to pick it up. Now we're in the red zone on the 3-yard line. Call it jet touch pass. See if we can get the lead here. Going to go to green. We just got to get the outside. Good block. There we go. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. And we're back on defense. Defense is struggling today. Honestly, not the defense, the offense is struggling. He dropped it. Ooh. Good thing he dropped that because I absolutely sold on the coverage. We are on offense, 3rd and 5, and we pick this up. We got Diamond underneath for the first down. That's what we needed. And we came out with the score, and we're back in the red zone. Do this. Let's start pushing the agenda here, boys. We're going to start calling timeouts. Fine. Let's put the ball in the air. Good score. Pressure was coming. I knew it. Here we go. We got him. Touchdown. That's good. 21-7. 21-6, actually. Little 2-minute drill here with 47 seconds. I don't really think we have that. Oh, he beat him. I was just about to say I don't think we have that speed off the edge. Yeah, he's not that fast. We don't really have anybody that's just a true electric burner that sees the field. That's Mendenhall, and he's got space. What a grab. Let's call a timeout. I mean, he totally torched his man there. What was that? What on earth was that? Look at this. Look at this. He's sitting on his head. He's sitting on his shoulder. What is happening here? That is insane. Insane. We got him. We're going to hit Jin. He's going to get the outside. Wow, what a play. Jin is electric. Touchdown before the half. Now we're really setting this in. 3rd down alert. 3rd and 7. 28-6. This is looking like a beatdown. Gonna come up short. We're gonna be down 1 yard short. We scored. We got 31. We got 3 out of that. Alright. 3rd and 7. I don't think he's open there. Nope. I felt the pressure coming in, just threw it. Oh, they just scored and they're going for the onside. There we go. What a grab from Jin. Alright, we got a red zone moment here at the 6. 31-13. Robbie Diamond in the backfield. We're going to give him the carry. He's going to sneak through. Down at the 1. What do you think? QB run here? That's sneaky enough? Yep, he's going to walk into the end zone. Bryce Jennings for the score. Let's go. Run it up. And that's going to do it. 8-1. 28 points scored in the 2nd quarter. Might be the best game of Bryce Jennings' career. Alright, let's take a look at the rest of the team stats. What a game from Bryce Jennings. 280 through the air and 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Rushing the ball, Robbie Diamond with 20 carries, 93 yards. Bryce Jennings had the lone. Dang, so he had 5 touchdowns today. Nice. And then receiving. Byron Green had 2 touchdowns, 71 yards. Alexander had 52. Mendenhall had another touchdown. Jin had a touchdown, 83 yards. Pretty good. We really did generate a lot of pressure. No interceptions. No fumbles. Nothing else. Just a solid all-around performance from the defense. Did I just see what I thought I just saw? Did Central Michigan just beat Ohio State? Verbal commit from Skaggs. Let's go. Forgot we had him on campus. There's the hard commit from Merrill. We got Akron in week 10. At home, should be an easy one. We moved down to 23 after winning. Toledo up to 11. And they're 8-0. I gotta look at something now. I think those bums lost last week. Was it the week before? No, it wasn't Central Michigan. It was Minnesota that took them down. Either way, good job, Minnesota. Alright, why did we go down a ranking? Because the playoff bracket rankings came out? Yeah, it must have been. That's some BS. But we're 23rd in the nation. The goal is to make sure we're in the top 25 by the end of the year. That's pretty much going to mean winning out. Look at our recruiting board. Move some of these guys up. Oregon has jumped us for the kicker. We're getting out on this guy. We're going to have to go for another one. Big time wide receiver right here. Big time speed that we need. That's the big thing. And he's 6'1". So hopefully he's going to really add that missing piece to this offense. We're in a recruiting battle here. Might be all lost. They're on a visit. So we might be out on this guy. We're in a recruiting battle with Archibald and he's on a visit at Indiana. Might be out on him. We can put a visit for next week and just see if he makes it there. Lead on Devi. Nothing on Brittingham. Go look at another kicker. None available in the 3-star range. A 2-star kicker, I guess. We'll put Christian Fox on the board. I'll give you a scholarship. That's it. Put 10 on him. Alright, let's move on. We got Akron this week. Let's check the remaining games this year. See what we got left. We got Akron, Buffalo, and Miami. So we're at home for the rest of the year. Nice. Alright, let's get in here. We are going to wear the winter whites today. I have to put them in a different set here. Let's jump in. White out tonight. Wow, they already have 7 points. We do have a 3rd and 1 here. We are trailing early. Gotta pick this one up. He's gonna find a crease and some. There we go. Looks like we fumbled the ball away, but we got it back. Hate to see that. Alright. I do not like Alston. There's a flag. Is that a hold? Yep. There goes that good play. Now we're 1st and 20 instead of like on the 2-yard line. I mean, that should be a touchdown. Ball don't lie. Jin finds the end zone. Let's go. Big 3rd and 14. Let's make the stop. Yeah, we're going to call them short. 4th and 10. What are they going to take the 3? Oh. We got the ball 3rd and 4. Here we go. Let's pick this up and keep the chains moving here. Has he got it? He's inches short. We got to go for this, right? 58-yarder. We cannot make that. We know we can't. We know we can't get that. Yeah, what do we... That's what I'm talking about. 4th and 13 from the 50, so we did nothing with that right there. I mean, we have to go for this one. We got it. Ooh. 10-7. We got the ball back in the red zone. Do something with it. Come on, offense. Let's act like we're the 23rd best team in the nation. How about that? Hit Mendenhall. Our guy got blown up out there trying to get the block. Mendenhall's looking a little rough. 2-minute timeout. Looks like Mendenhall is checked out of the game. We got Armour in there. He's a capable tight end. He's got sure hands. He's made a couple good grabs for us this year. Robbie Diamond's going to rush for the first down anyways. We're going to give it right back to him. Ah, they're going to sneak in. Pretty much untouched. You know how it goes. You know how it goes at this point. They're going to call a timeout. Jin is a crazy slot receiver. I mean, he just burns them in the insides. We scored again. It's 19-7, and we have a red zone moment. You know, Alexander III hasn't really done much for us this year. He's going to get it right here. I mean, he's wearing 38. Is he really a wide receiver? Who knows? We're back. 3rd and 3 on our own 26. I like our chances of picking this one up. Hamilton checks in, our third string tight end. Hope Mendenhall's okay. We're going to get Alexander again. We're getting him involved. Get a little jet touch pass in here. Can we look at Mendenhall's back? Is his back hurting from carrying this team for 4 years? I think he's a junior, actually. He can't quite get the speed. Iron Green's looking a little rough. We need to buy this scene. We've been going straight game after game. Ooh, that was crazy. All right, 3rd and 3. Playbook's pretty open here, but we're gonna run it. We're gonna get it. He's gonna get in. Let's go, Robbie Diamond. Electric run for the score. 33-7 now, and we are back in the red zone. What was that? Just airmailed. Let's get the backups in. Give our guys some rest. Zimmons is checking in. Hayward. Sellers is in there. It's the first we're seeing a lot of these guys. 3rd and 9. We pick this up. Dang, you can't hold on. It's alright, we're going to take 3. That's going to be 36-7. We did score in simulation and got the win 43-7. What a dominating win. Bryce Jennings, player of the game, put on a clinic. He's been doing pretty good his senior season. I'm not going to lie. Nothing too flashy, but really toned down the mistakes. Let's take a look at the rest of these stats here. Zimmons came in and only made the 1 pass, but whatever. Bryce Jennings, we know the drill. He balled out. On the ground, Robbie Diamond, 138 yards and a touchdown. What a great game from him. Receiving, Mendenhall. Did not score today, but had 82 yards. Alexander III with 81 and a touchdown. Jin, 69 and 2 touchdowns. This was a great game for the offense. Defensively, solid all-around performance. Nothing showing up on the stat sheet. A couple of fumbles. But they held them to 7 points. So they did their job. Hard commit from Conrad Graves and Anthony Skaggs and Elijah Landolt. Let's go. Archibald to Indiana. Moved up to 22nd. We have a week 11 game against Buffalo. They dominated us last season, so we owe them some revenge. Alright, what do we got? Lockdown on Pope. He's going to North Dakota State. Archibald. He's going to Indiana. Looking pretty good on Debbie. We're making some jumps on Brittingham. Is he even good? Let's take a look. We can look at him now. We got extra hours. He is a gem. It'd be a good one to get. Let's send the house. Take a look and see if there's anybody else out here. We only have 13 guys on our board. We're gonna have to hit the transfer portal hard. A lot of these guys, this is what we're looking at. We got not really any position on any of these guys. Too much. Also not really in need of any of these. We could look at this guy. Get another corner. Never hurts. Any athletes that are under recruited? Not especially. Well, we're just gonna have to ride it out. We can put some points on Angerer, but that's it. One more game to get through and we'll finally have a bye. Let's get it done. Jump into it. Alright. Buffalo absolutely crushed us last season. We need to get our get back. Let's do it. We are 9-1. Number 22 in the nation. Let's prove it on the field. Here we go. Alright, big 3rd down alert on offense. 3rd and 7. Can we do anything with it? He's open down there. Get across the line. There we go. Green. First down. Alright, 3rd and 7 again. Alright, Mendenhall is in the game, so that's good. The injury wasn't too serious. We're gonna hit him. He's gonna grab it. Does he get the forward progress on that one? No, he doesn't. Backed up 2 yards short. Offense coach wants to go for it. I like it. I like it. There we go. First down. Risk pays off. And we're in the red zone. We need to get this score. Alston's in the game. He's going to power through for a good 6 yards. Not bad, not bad. He's still in. We're going to give him another carry. Going to get some good blocking. He had some speed on that one, too. He's going to get the first down. All right, here we go. Pressure's in quick. I'm going to try a little play action. It's risky the way the pressure's been flying in. Yeah, I knew there was a risk to that one. All right, what can we do here? It's 3rd and goal on the 15. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get his hands on that one. We're going to take 3. Should be good. 3-0. We're back on offense, 3rd and 9. Rain is coming in. It is raining hard now. Jeez, they got us. Nothing we can do on that one. But we are back on offense in the red zone on the 12. Let's go defense. Why is he still in the game? Is everyone else just... He's our 3rd down back. Alright, that's a good pickup of 5. Here we go. Let's do a little RPO action to Mendenhall. See if we can get him to bite on it. That's gonna score. Bang, let's go. Mendenhall with the score. 10-0. Another red zone moment. Here we go. Didn't really get anything on that one. We're gonna go back to him. Here we go. He's gonna get us. We're down at the 4. We're gonna have to go through the air now. This play has been pretty successful for us so far this year with Jin getting open across the middle. If we have time, he's got it. That's what I'm talking about. I just knew. If Jin has time. If we have time in the pocket, we can get that to Jin. 3rd down alert. Let's do it. A little 3rd and 3 action here. Antonio open for the first. Take that. We'll take that. We're going to score in simulation, too. 2-minute drill. Looks like they did score. It's 7-24. Going into the end of the first half here. Totally missed his block right there. 62. Absolutely did not do his job. Robbie Diamond's real banged up. Might be why Alston's getting the ball, but we also have Sellers on the team. Alright. Can we pick this up at all? Yeah, I really wish he would have picked to move instead of stop before the first. Alright, we're going to punt it. Alright, 3rd and 8. Let's take over. Oh, wow, we're already into the 4th quarter. 24-10. See if we can get this. Keep chains moving. That should be good. There we go. Red zone on the 6-yard line. Yeah, let's add to this lead. There we go. Touchdown. Be 31-10 now. Oh, they just scored. All right, they're going for it on 4th down. It's 31-17. About 2 minutes left. 2-minute timeout. And then I imagine they're going to go for it now. 4th and 3. Let's get a little crazy. Send a blitz. He's got all the time in the world. We got him. Down at the 2. Down at the 2-yard line. Can we get another touchdown out of this? Dang, he got blown up right there. I mean, after what they did to us last year, this is nothing. Even if we score again, they dominated us last season. This is just us getting our get back. Down at the 1. Really hope if he's back on the team next season, he works on his speed and quickness. Call it jet touch pass. Hayward into the game. Big 4-star transfer commit. Doesn't really see the field. He's a little buried on the depth chart. He does have good speed. He's going to get a block and he's going to get a score. Let's go, Hayward. That's going to do it. We got our get back from a season ago. 38-17 win against Buffalo. Moved to 10-1. First time ever double-digit wins. Look at these stats. Bryce Jennings, insane game. 346 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Rushing, couldn't really get it going on the ground. Couple touchdowns, but nobody really did anything crazy. Receiving, Byron Green with 138. Another touchdown for Mendenhall and Jin. Great game. Hayward got that 1-yard jet touch pass touchdown. Heck yeah. Defensively, nothing really crazy. Another day at the office. Let's get out of here. Let's get to our bye game. Let's get some our bye week. Get some rest. And get ready for our last game of the season, Miami. Eric Mendenhall with the career receptions record. Nice. You know, he's probably been on the team. Probably been the longest pass catcher we've had. 3 straight years. I've been paying him. It's been worth it. I would love to retain him for his senior season, hopefully. This offseason, he is ready to come back. We'll see. Anger is going to soft commit to Pitt. We didn't really think we had much of a chance to get in on that one, but fine. Much needed bye. We are 10-1, number 22 in the nation. 1 game left on the year. We know his hard sell. We can get him in on a visit. We're in the lead on Brittingham now. Moving up on Fox. And yeah, we have a visit next week, but might be too little too late. Let's get to the next week. Yep, he's going to hard commit to Pittsburgh. That's fine. We have moved up to 13. What on earth happened? Toledo is number 5 in the nation. Undefeated at 11-0. We have jumped up to 13 at 10-1. All I know is this MAC championship game is going to be crazy. Somehow we're tied with Ball State. We might not even get into the MAC championship. We need Ball State to lose, and we got to beat Miami. Got to play who's in front of us. I don't think there's much to look at for the recruiting board. We only have 14 guys on here. We've pretty much sealed the deal on all of them. So let's just get in there, get in our game. Get another win. Final game of the year. Final home game. Time for the lumber camps. Final home game of the year. Final game of the regular season. Let's show up and show out. All right, they got 3. We got a 3rd and 7 moment here. We got to pick this one up. We got to get the offense going. We're going to be short. He's going to break the tackle. Mendenhall going to pick it up. Let's go. Mendenhall's got to be our best offensive weapon on this team. Call a little bubble screen here. See if we can get Jin going. Gonna give it to him. Didn't really have a blocker for that guy in front of him, so probably not the best call, but I don't think running the ball was any better. Can we make that? Oh, he couldn't hold on. He hit him in the hands. Gotta come down with those. 3rd and 10. Got a little crazy on that last throw. Dial in something more. What we're used to. Interception. That was just a bad throw. I haven't seen a whole lot of those this year. Doesn't matter. We got the ball back in the red zone. Thankfully, the mistake has not cost us. He's almost going to get the first down. Nice little run of 8. And he's banged up. We're going to call QB power. See if we can catch him off guard. He's going to be short. 3rd and inches. Alston's in the game here. He's going to get the carry. We need inches for the first. He's going to get a good block. Speed burst. Lower the shoulder. Down at the 1. All right. Sellers is in. He's going to get the carry. Punch this one in. Get the lead. There we go. 7-3. Let's go. All right. They got another 3 and we got another 7. So it's 14-6. 2-minute drill. We're down 70 yards away. Can we drive the length of the field in under a minute with 2 timeouts? Let's see if we can get anything on this jet touch pass. He's got a decent room to run there. Can he get the first? Did he get out of bounds? Looks like they're saying he did not. We advanced it too fast. We're going to have to call a timeout. I tried to step up. I crossed the line of scrimmage. And then we weren't committed to the run, so we just lost a couple yards on that. We left a couple on the table there. Another interception off the tip. Thankfully, it hasn't cost us yet. We got a 3rd and 3. We are up 14-6 in the 3rd quarter. Mendenhall Another interception. The ball is floating in the air. It's not getting to where it needs to. Thankfully, these mistakes have not hurt us because the defense is shining. We are back in the red zone. Hampton is in the game. Missed this guy. He doesn't really get anything on that one, but he was good for us last season. Here we go, Sellers. He's going to push through. Almost get the first down. And he's going to have bruised ribs. Hampton's checking back in. We're going to give it to him. He should have the first down. Down at the 4. Just keep Sellers out. We got the back. We got the depth in the running back room to let these guys sit if they're hurt. Hampton's going to get in for the score. That's going to be 21-6. We're back in the red zone. Pretty rough game for Jennings. 3 interceptions. And we're still winning. We're just going to have to lean on our backs. Solid. Here's the top 25. We're sitting at 13. I can't believe Toledo is at 5 and they're 11-0. All right, let's put the ball in the air on this 3rd and 6. See if we can tack on another one. Start of the 4th quarter. He's not going to hold on. Some weird catch animation. Take the 3. That was nearly blocked. Looks like we scored again in simulation, and so did they, actually. And they're going for it on 4th down. All right, let's see if we can stop them. It's 4th and 17. And we're going to bring them down. This one should be over. They're going for it on 4th again. Let's send in a blitz. He drops it. And that's going to do it for the regular season. 31-13. We are 11-1. Player of the game, Jacoby Kimball with 3 sacks. That's good. Bryce Jennings had a rough game. Defense bailed him out. Way to go, team. All right, let's take a look at these stats. We saw Bryce Jennings. He had a pretty rough game. Those 3 interceptions. The ball just wasn't zipping to where it needed to be on some of those. Rushing. Ork Sellers with 67 yards and a touchdown. Evan Hampton came in, got a touchdown, 34 yards. I think everyone else was pretty just banged up today. Receiving wise, Byron Green and Batonio with the touchdowns. 78 yards from Mendenhall is pretty solid. And that is the regular season. 11-1. Are we going to be in the conference championship? Single season passing touchdowns record for Bryce Jennings has been broken. All right, let's advance a week and see if we're going to make the conference championship or not. There it is. MAC conference championship game against Toledo. I think they lost because they're actually down to 15 and we've jumped them in rankings. We are now 11. If we win this, do we have a shot at the college football playoffs? I think so. Tulane is below us. I think we would be the group of 5 representation if we can get this win. We could make the playoffs. Must win game. Let's get to the next week. Cam Pope decommitted. He could be coming back to us. Oh no, he's going to Nevada. I don't think he was committed to us. I don't recall that. Here it is. Do we care to get new coordinators? I mean, we're certainly not going to be paying these guys this much. So we will be getting new coordinators yet again. I'm not going to fire him, but we aren't going to be affording that. Let's jump in here. MAC Conference Championship game. Let's do it. This is it. If we win, I think we're in the playoffs. Battle of the 11-1 Titans. MAC Conference Titans. Toledo's given us troubles every single time we've played them. We need this win. Third and 8. Get this. Pick this up. Keep the chains moving. He got hit. Still delivered a strike. First down to Mendenhall. Let's go. And we scored. And they're going for it on 4th. No, they're just punting it, dude. This isn't a moment. Not even going to be able to return this one. They're going to put us down at the 14. Not a good moment to call. Third down, 3rd and 8 again. We are up 7-0. Pick up another one. That's an interception. I knew it as soon as I threw it. All right, we got a red zone moment. Oh, it looks like they picked up 3 in simulation, so it's 10. It's 7-3. Let's make it 14. Let's make it 14. We got Mendenhall. He's gonna get the first. First and goal. Punch this one in. 2-minute timeout. Get the play off here. On the other side of the 2-minute timeout. We are playing for college football playoff hopes. In year 4 here. There's a lot riding on this game. Keep the ball on the ground. We couldn't get away. All right. I really don't want to have to settle for 3 in this spot. The 7-yard line. Punch this one in. Bryce is going to step up, take it himself. All right. Can we get some more points? What a run. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Yeah, pressure came in, got to us. All right, picks up 2. Here we go, 3rd and 8. We couldn't get rid of it. I pushed the button. We're just scrambling now. They're going to get the ball back. They scored, and they took the lead 15-14. We got it back in the red zone. Get this lead right back. Good block. Touchdown, Green. That's the lead. 21-15 now. Oh, we got it right back. They just fumbled. We didn't get the extra point, so it's 20-15. We have the ball again right here at the red zone. Solid run from Ashton. He's going to pick up 5. We're going to keep this on the ground. Fork Sellers is into the game. He get some solid blocks. He's going to pick up almost the first down. Running it again. We got to power this one through. He's short. We have to go for it again. Did he get it? He's going to get the first down. Oh, all right. Couple more plays to try and get this one in. We're going to do a quarterback draw here. Catch him sleeping. It's going to work perfection. Work to perfection. That should be 27-15 now. They just scored, made it 22. And we're back in the red zone. We got to keep piling on the points because they are storming. We got some good blocks. We couldn't get away. We're going to run an RPO to Mendenhall and hope for the best. Couldn't get the throw off. I pushed the button. That's all I know. We are up by 5. 3 here would make it an 8-point game. But I'd love 7. He's going to be short. Coach saying go for it. This is risky. That was a terrible throw. Terrible. Didn't matter. We got the ball right back. In the red zone again. 3 minutes left. Solid run. Picks up 4. Robbie Diamond's back into the game. He's going to get the carry. He's banged up. He's real slow on the carries. All right. 3rd and 3. Find Mendenhall for the first down. All right, let's keep running it. Make them burn all their timeouts. They got 1 left in the 2-minute timeout. That's going to be the touchdown. All right. And we did stop them because we have the ball back. We needed to turn on shoe clock, and I did not. So we're going to have to hold this one for a good 15 seconds. Take all the clock we can. We're up by a good amount, though. We're up by 12. That's 2-possession game. But I don't want them to get the ball back at all. And that's going to do it. We are MAC champions. And I think we should be in the college football playoffs, which is insane. It's our 12th win of the year. and we grinded it out in our MAC champions. The first time in program history, we run the MAC. I said at the beginning of the year, we needed to prove that we were above this level of play, and we needed to run this conference, and we have done that. Look at the stats here. Bryce Jennings, 283, 2-2, not the best game, but he did what he needed to. On the ground, 64 yards from Robbie Diamond and a touchdown. Bryce Jennings had 2 rushing touchdowns. Receiving, Byron Green, 81 yards and a touchdown. Mendenhall had 66. Tony Jin had a touchdown as well. There it is, the MAC championship. All right, let's find out if it was enough to make the college football playoffs. All right, let's take a look. We are in. We are the 11th seed, and we will take on BYU. And the winner will then face Ohio State in the Peach Bowl. Unreal, to be honest. 12-1. Take a look at the season stats for the team overall. Almost 3,000 yards for Bryce Jennings. He will surely pass that in the playoff game. 29 touchdowns on 7 interceptions. His best season yet. Rushing, Robbie Diamond. 100 yards short of 1,000. 9 touchdowns. 388 for Warwick Sellers. 208 for Alston. Receiving, Eric Mendenhall. 799. 8 touchdowns. Tony Jin had 759 and 11. Our wide receiver 1 had 1 touchdown this year. Now what you want to see. All right, let's get on to the next week. That is officially the end of the season. We are now into the postseason. And the Heisman is Dalton Swan from Miami. 22 touchdowns is crazy. Eric Mendenhall got the John Mackey Tight End of the Year award. Love to see it. Edward Mendenhall, sorry. There it is. BYU. College football playoffs. Take a look at some of these recruits we got. Normal. Star Devon Watford. Nice. Normal. Impact on Merrill. Impact on Graves. Impact on Skaggs. Normal on Landolt. Alright, what do we got to do before we get into this playoff matchup against BYU? We can take a look at some coordinators. It's not really that worth it to spend all this money on F-tier coordinators. Like, in my opinion, this would be a waste of our NIL points. I'm just gonna grab somebody down here. Probably would like Kurt Keel. He looks like a solid option for our OC. He runs a spread offense. South Carolina. No, that's not him. Anyways, I think he's fine, and then we're gonna do something similar for defensive end. I mean, why would we spend this much money for somebody with the same amount of prestige? Like, yeah, you get more levels, but is that really that worth it? We're gonna go with Sterling LaBelle for our DC. At least we'll offer on him. And, you know, we'll turn those two into the next coordinators to leave because they're going to cost way too much for some reason. But it's time. It is now time for this college football playoffs first round matchup. Number 6 BYU versus number 11 Lumberjacks. Let's do it. All right, we are pretty similar on paper. They're a little bit better than us in every category. But we've came to play. I'm not just going to let this just fall down and just take a beating. We're here. We are here to play. Now, this is a home game for BYU because this is the first round of the playoffs. But we aren't scared. We are not scared. Year 4, Lumberjack Dynasty. And we are in the playoffs. The Lumberjacks are ready. Now show up and show out, boys. First moment of the game, the defense needs us. Not exactly what you want to hear. They are in the red zone on the 8-yard line. Let's see if we can do anything here. They're going to run the ball, and they're going to find the end zone. Down early. The offense stalled out, and we are back on defense. Let's send a blitz. Establish the tone. Send some heat. That's a good tackle. Way to wrap him up. Bring it up 4th down. All right, we finally have an offensive moment. It's a 3rd and inches. And we got to run the ball here. Robbie Diamond in the backfield. 17th ranked stadium pulse going on right now. Robbie Diamond's going to find a massive crease. Can he make it to the end zone? Touchdown! Tie game. And the defense is struggling yet again. Stop him short. 4th and 1. Do they go for it? They are going to go for it. See if we can stop them. I had a feeling it was run. Couldn't get over there. Okay, looks like they ended up getting 3. We have a 3rd and 2 moment here. We've only got 3 first downs in the game to their 10. Struggling. Well, there's going to be a 4th one. Somebody's got to play. Another 3rd down moment, this time 3rd and 9. Running is not going to be the best option here. We are going to have to go through the air on this one. He took a shot, delivered a strike. And now we're in the red zone. Score here and we take the lead before half. Still 4 minutes left in the half, but still. Shed his block immediately. Alright, here we go. There was nothing else. And now we are quickly at a 3rd and 14. We should be in field goal range to tie it up if we need to, but I'd love to pick up this 1st down. Oh, he couldn't hold on. I have to settle for 3. That thing is shaking. That should be good. Alright, tie game. We got the ball back on offense. 2-minute drill. We can take the lead before the end of the half. Let's lock it in. It's going to be a solid pickup of 4. Alright, here we go. Gonna step up. Get the 1st down with his legs. You know, he can make some plays with his legs when he needs to. Not very often, but once in a while, he can. Alright, Mendenhall's going to pick up 4. Pressure's coming in. We got to get rid of it. Oh, man, it was almost intercepted. It's crazy that that was the throwaway. 3rd and 6. Yeah, he didn't get separated at all. And we're going to punt. And we have the ball back on offense. Still a tie game. 3rd and 6 in the 3rd quarter now. Can we convert? Alexander's not going to be able to hold on. Throw was a little behind him. And we're back on offense. 3rd and 6. Defense is doing their job. We need the offense to pick up as well. Dang, they got their hands on it. And we're back on offense. 3rd down again. Let's run a screen. The defense is doing all that we could ever ask for. We just need to find some offense. That's going to get the 1st down. We are into the 4th quarter. Still a tie game. We are going to get this red zone sequence. Ork Sellers checks in. He's going to get the carry. Tried to bounce it outside. Didn't pick up any. He's looking rough. 2nd and 10. Alston's going to check in the backfield. We're going to find Mendenhall. He's open for the 1st. 1st and goal at the 5. Oh, no. Our quarterback's down. Zimmons is going to check in. That's the last guy we wanted injured. Alright, he's going to move forward for 2. Foot contusion. Yeah, you're going to have to get back in there, dude. This is the playoffs. This could be the last game of your career. You need to leave it all on the field. Got one more. It's 3rd down on the 2-yard line. And we are going to get the score. Take the lead in the 4th, 17-10. And we have the ball back on offense. And the rain has set in. Robbie Diamond's going to find a big crease. Ooh. He's got 154 yards on the day today. Now we're down here in the red zone. What can we do? Can we extend our lead to 14? We are battered and beat up. We are fighting. Inching and crawling for every single thing we can. We are battered and broken, but we are not giving up. Find Mendenhall. He's going to find the end zone. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. That's the 2-score lead. And they did score. They're going for the onside kick. They don't have any timeouts. We just have to recover this. Oh my God. They actually recovered the onside kick. A minute left. We just got to keep them out of the end zone. That's fine. They can have anything they want underneath. We just have to keep them out of the end zone. That's not what we want. We're going to get outside. They're going to stop the clock. We got to force them to make a mistake here. Keep them in front of you. Keep them inbounds. We're way off on that one. We're going to get them there. The big tackle. Clock's going to keep moving. He's going to get out of bounds at the first down. 27 seconds left. They have to score to tie. He's going to get the first, but he's tackled inbounds. They got to keep moving. They're going to spike it. Oh. 2nd and 10, 19 seconds left. Get him, sack. Oh, that's big. That's big. This is going to take a lot of time off. Just keep him out of the end zone. Somebody get this guy. No chance. You've got to be kidding me. He had 27 minutes down there. And we're going to overtime. It's like we're going to get the ball first. Why are we so far down the field? Is the game absolutely screwing me right now? This is unreal. This is unreal. This is ridiculous. We're supposed to be on the other end. Oh my God. Game is making us drive the full length of the field when we should be at the other end. This is ridiculous. Just ridiculous. I mean, I just feel like we've been cheated. This is ridiculous. He caught it, but he's short. I mean, that's going to be the game. We're getting robbed right now. The game put us at the wrong end of the field. You see where they're at? This is where we were supposed to be. They're going to win with a field goal. It's absolutely unbelievable. Well, that's going to do it for our season. And this was a lot of these guys' final game. It will forever be known as the BYU screw job. I don't know what they paid these refs or what they paid the college football committee to put the ball on the opposite end of the field in overtime and screw us like that, but it will never be forgiven. Take a look at the stats and a lot of these guys' final performance. Really not the best game for Jennings here. Rushing the ball, Robbie Diamond did have a hell of a game. Nothing really that crazy receiving. Another touchdown for the tight end of the year, Mendenhall. And that's going to do it. 12-2 on the year. Take a look at some of these career stats from some of our seniors over the course of the time here. Bryce Jennings finishes his Lumberjack career with 8,839 yards on 73 touchdowns and 34 interceptions. Oh, I would say this was probably his best season yet. 3,100 yards, 30 touchdowns on 7 picks is really good. He really bounced back from last year's slow start. Take a look at Robbie Diamond here. He did eclipse 1,000 yards this year, 10 touchdowns. Probably the greatest back we've had in our program thus far. And we will surely miss him. Warwick Sellers is also going to be done for us. He didn't do too good this year. He definitely took a backseat role with nobody really getting injured that much. But he was great. He was a great change of pace back. Came in and he did great things for us this year. If we are not able to retain Eric Mendenhall, hell of a year for him in his last hurrah with the team. Tight end of the year, 850 yards, 9 touchdowns. Just a great safety net to have on the team. We do have our new defensive coordinator and our offensive coordinator. Pretty good. Take a look at the job offers just cuz. Kentucky, North Carolina, FAU, and Virginia would be interested in. We're sticking with the Lumberjacks. Let's take a look at what the matchups are in the bracket. We know BYU's got to take on Ohio State. Looks like Texas beat Indiana. Oklahoma beat Tulane. Tennessee beat Minnesota. Alright, well, we'll get through last couple weeks here, the bowl season. Get to the off season and reload. Did complete all of our AD expectations, at least. So that should be some money in our pockets to go get some recruits in the transfer portal. And the national championship is going to be Ohio State versus Florida. And Florida's going to take home the championship. We've been awarded 1,025 points from that previous season. And let's see who we got to pay. Mendenhall.
Can't do that yet.
Mendenhall. We're going to have to pay him big money if we want him back. And I think we want him back. It doesn't look like there's any amount of money that we could pay this guy to get him to come back. We are absolutely not shelling out all of our NIL just to get him back. We just simply cannot do that. I can give you exactly what you're expecting, and that's going to be it. We have to pay some of these rest of these guys to bring back. We would love to bring back our tackle here. Alvin Alexander III. He wasn't really impactful for us. I'll give him 100, but if that's not going to be enough, he's probably going to have to walk. Jacoby Kimball, he was an impact player for us. I would love to try and get him. I can go 185. A lot of these guys, they want some money. Byron Green, he can go. Maurice Zimmons, potentially our starting quarterback next season. I'll give him 100 points to see if he'll come back. Not interested in him. We'll leave the 5 on there, see if he just comes back anyways. Offensively, Jin should be back. Hampton should be back. Lalos. We're not paying Hayward this much. He's not that good. We're not paying Hayward this much. He's not that good. He's going to get 50. Keener is absolutely not getting this much. I don't care if he leaves. Ben Armour's in a good spot. I liked him. Azur, we got him our first year. He's not really done anything for the team. We're going to have to lower the money. We're not paying him that much. We're not going to pay him this much. Starting, can we lower the money on Winey and keep him around? It's a good opportunity to lower the money and just save where we can here. Finger is nothing special. We're taking that off of him. McGlover, star dev, never really turned out on anything just because he's not accurate and able to throw the ball really. So maybe this would be his year, but he's not getting paid 70. All right, defensively. I don't want to pay Vincent that much. I'll keep 210. Montague, he needs every penny to stay. Elite dev. We'll add a little bit more on Jacoby Kimball and Moung. Tevin Thomas is really good. It looks like he would be willing to stay for less. We're going to try that. Manu Villa, same thing. Gordon Cook, I really can't be paying you that much, dude. Anthrop, I'll keep his in the 120 range. Oh yeah, you're not getting that much money, dude. Thankfully, a lot of these guys are willing to just take less money because they know they're not as good as they anticipated. We're actually saving a ton. So is it worth it to try and get Mendenhall back? Because we would have to spend like $750 for even a chance to get him back. I'll tell you what, I'll put 700 points on him. No, I'll just do 750. We got the money, it looks like. We're going to try it. Alright, let's get on, see who's leaving next week. Players leaving. Let's take a look. We have an extremely high chance to convince Mendenhall to come back for his senior season. Will it be successful? He is coming back for the bag. Same thing with Gizzy. Come on, dude. You don't want to be a 7th round pick. Stay another year and go way higher than that. Jacoby Kimball. 3 for 3. Ah, Zimmons. You sure you want to leave, dude? He's coming back. That might be our starting quarterback next season. Who else we got? We got 2 more chances. I guess we'll go for Gordon Cook. We are successful 5 out of 5 times. Azur. Probably not. I'm just going to probably send it in on Alexander. He has not been persuaded. And that is who we're losing. Robbie Diamond is a projected 3rd round pick. We really didn't get gutted that bad. We paid Mendenhall an absolute bag to come back for his senior year. And you have to assume he's going to be tight end 1 in the next draft. I mean, see what we got for draft results. Robbie Diamond, 3rd round pick. Warwick Sellers actually snuck into the 6th round. So there we go. 2 backs getting drafted. And now it's time for the transfer portal. 600 hours. Boatload of money to spend. I am going to go through and try and line up the best that we can get in this transfer portal. And I'll come back and let you guys know what we're able to find. Alright. We are going for some big swings in this transfer portal period. We are going after Legend Akubin. He is a 5-star quarterback, transfer freshman, the number 2 quarterback in the transfer portal. We are going to pay him a bag to come to the Lumberjacks, and I hope we can get him. He will likely start immediately if he's on campus next year. To pair with him, we are also going after Greg Meekins, 5-star, 6'5" contested specialist wide receiver. We're also going to pay him a bag to come play. The hope is that we can get them both on campus next season for the Lumberjacks. Then we have a couple 4-stars on here, and then I filled out the rest of the board with 3 stars that had interest in coming and didn't have any NIL expectations, so that we could just get them for cheap and hope for the best. But we're going to send this through. But we are after 2 5-star transfers. Let's see if we make any progress. Alright, we are in the top 5 for Akubin. Indiana wants him so bad. We are going to have to pull out all the stops. We know his hard sell. We're going to get him on a visit with his 5-star buddy. We might have to up the money. I'm willing to give you 610. That's how much I want him on the campus. Go with a week 3 visit and try and line up as much as we can. Look, dude, don't go to Ohio State. Buy into what we're selling. We got a lot of information from this first week. We can get some hard sells going on a lot of these guys. Oh, I would love to get Bill Blade on campus with the visit. We don't have the opportunity to hard sell for him yet. What about Foot or Root here? What about Root? Does that boost the quarterback? No. Have we gotten in the top 5 on any other offensive players? No, we haven't. We're gonna really need to get that moving. Let's do a defensive visit then this week, just because we have the hours. Darisaw. We can get one more in here. That's a complimentary. Or that's a negative of competitive. I think we have a safety down here we could get. Yeah, Akbar. Yeah. That should be a good visit for these guys. And then we have 25 more points, so I guess we're going to put them on Newcomb. See if that makes any difference. Get to the next week. Hope that we have more offensive players ready for visits. We really are sending everything we have at these guys. And the promise, oh my gosh, we've already lost the quarterback. Should have did a week 2 visit. He's already locked us out. He's going to Indiana. Have we just shot ourselves in the foot? There's a 4-star sophomore right here. Alani Kubila. Take a look at both of these guys and just compare them. That one sucks. Also lost Root to Tennessee. Go after them both. Ah, we're probably just gonna have to see what happens. Getting locked out on everybody we've tried to go for. This is devastating. I mean, they just didn't want the money. I mean, we're gonna pay. We're gonna pay a lot. We're gonna take Low off the board. He says he's not gonna have playing time. All right, let's get through. This is it. It's the final week. We'll see what we come out with. The devastating results we got. We went after some big fish and we struck out. We did land 4-star Brian Devy, 3-star running back, Bill Blade on the offensive tackle, another tackle. Got the 4-star Alani Kugbila, could be our new starter. Safety, Deshaun Spriggs off the edge, and that's it. We have lost out on almost all the big names we went for in the transfer portal period. That sucks. Kugbila does have impact. I mean, he looks pretty solid. He's got a good arm, decent speed, good accuracies. I'm not mad about it. Normal on Hawker. Impact on Spriggs. Looks like we lost a normal dev. I mean, we were in the lead on all of these guys, too. Just devastating. Star dev on Nate Griffin. Normal. Impact. Impact. Elite on Willie Kroom, and we didn't get him. Impact on Dobbs. Meekins had star. Impact on Kubin. We didn't even get the kicker. We're going to sign 18 players in what is probably our worst class that we've had. Taylor's dev trade's going to go up. That's probably going to be huge as we go into training results here. Alright, I'm going to get through training results. I'll let you guys know how it looks on the other end. Alright, the training results are in. We are going to have a bit of a quarterback controversy this season, I feel. Maurice Simmons is up to an 85 overall. And the 4-star transfer, Alani Kugbila, is up to an 84. Initially, honestly, I'm thinking he's going to be the starter. He is faster. He's a better athlete. He's got a stronger arm. And he's got much better accuracy. I think he's probably going to be the starter. At running back, Hampton should be our lead back this season. He's up to an 86. Alston did boost his speed by 2, and he's an 83. And then after that, our backfield is pretty thin and weak. So we'll see what we do with that. Wide receiver, Tony Jinn's up to an 83. Same with Freddie Hayward. Finger went up by 7 points. Jerry's up to a 76. As well as 75 for Sua over here. Edward Mendenhall, up to an 87 overall. In his senior season, former tight end of the year from a season ago, is ready to take another jump. Sam Hamilton has passed Ben Armour on the depth chart. It's kind of crazy. Offensive line's looking good. Deron Gizzy is playing up to a 90 overall. Starting left tackle. 83 on Carl Smith. Clyde Winey's sticking at center. We've officially changed his position to full-time center. He's up to a 79 overall. 84 on Crowell. 81 for Lalos. As well as Greg Davis if we need him. Off the edge, we were able to retain Jacoby Kimball. And he's up to an 87 overall. As well as J.V. Waters on the other side. Moses Jennings still at your D tackle here. Up to an 84. And then Tevin Thomas is up to an 81. Starting Sam linebacker at Mike. We have Gordon Cook. And Manu Villa for his senior season. Up to an 80 overall. Cornerback. Craig Montague playing up to an 89 overall. Going into his true junior season. Should be great on the outside out there. We also have Jamarion Vincent, who has Platinum Robber now. He's up to an 86. As well as Elijah Moong with Platinum Blanket coverage, up to an 83. At safety, Marquis Macklin is up to a 78. Same with Cam Magan with Gold Blow Up. Gold blow up on Jordan Davis as well. And then Emmanuel Saylor is up to a 77. We'll have to see what happens at kicker, but we do have Jose Hawker, who's up to an 88 if he has to play both. All right, and that's going to do it for Season 4 of the Lumberjacks Dynasty. Next season, we will be moving conferences. We will be in a new stadium, and we have a few other surprises in store for this team. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one.